Gary, disappointed with the result, but you must be delighted with the response and the performance.
Absolutely, I thought that's as well as we've played at home in any point of the season. I thought we were absolutely amazing today. Really disappointed that, as we know in this division, the small margins dictate the game sometimes. You have to make those small margins go your way. And if you look, Mags has an excellent chance early on. We have a blatant penalty where Mags gets his head kicked early on, but it can change any game. We played really well first half, snapped into tackles, got to the ball, sensed the atmosphere and played on that a little bit. Moved the ball really well as we have done at home. And then we concede a bit of a poor goal. I think Michael ends up trying to clear it, doesn't get enough on it. And the lad finishes really well. A couple of moments in the first half, I think Barton's played the referee quite well. And I think that's why they've took him off at half time because of that. And then second half, we start really strong as we finish the first half. Get a goal, look like we're going to go on and probably win the game. Groundsy hits the crossbar. Diego has one tipped over that they give us a goal kick, which I was slightly surprised about. And we've tried everything we can to try and win the game. We then conceded a very poor goal the other end where we should stop the cross as two players out. Got to stop the ball coming in the box. Didn't do that, and the only player that it could have fell to was Gray. And as we know, that's probably the one we didn't want it to fall to. So, but after that, we finished the game strongly. Really disappointed for John. I think Lloydie's come off and said he hasn't touched him. And again, I think the referees fell for that. I thought he was a very poor referee today. I thought he needed to be a lot stronger in lots of areas, but really enthused by the performance. We know these last games are going to be difficult because we can't really play for anything other than pride and other than the place in the league. But when you've put that much effort in, it's hard to really go again with nothing really at the end of it. So, but today I thought showed real guts, showed a little bit of quality, energy, and really pleased with the performance.
Talk about the refereeing decisions. It's really hard for the players to take after putting so much into the game, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's because again, it affects games. We saw it, quite a few games ago against Blackburn, where I rang the head of the referees afterwards, and he said it was a blatant penalty and a sending off, and those moments change games. Listen, look, referees get them wrong. We know that it's not an easy job. I'm never disputing that it's an easy job, but they've got to get them right. They have to get them right because there's so much at stake, livelihoods, financially for clubs. And there's too many decisions getting wrong that affect games. But listen, I really want to focus on our performance, and I thought our performance was excellent. And any other fans, I'm sure, that came to the game today would have been infused. I'm sure they were infused by other things, but I'm sure they have been really infused by the performance also.
And what's the message to the players after the game? Put the same performance in on Tuesday night.
Same performance Tuesday night, yeah. It's a big game for us Tuesday night. We need to go again. We need to put that same level in. What we can't do is do what we did last week, where we put one good performance in and a really poor one. We've got to go again and build on another good performance. And, I think you can take losing games when you play that well, because you know that overall you're going to pick points up. So we need to go again Tuesday.